Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday Money. Here we go. It's a Tuesday. Teaser Tuesday time. Everybody loves Teaser Tuesdays. I don't know why. People like teasers. We'll get to them. Quiet day. I mean, there's baseball. We're winding down the season. We'll talk about it. I'll run through some of my prop kind of stuff what I have going on here. What's basically wrapped up what I think is final, obviously. We'll do that. Talk about a little yesterday's NFL, I guess. I got to give my guy Dan's rant. It was like Phillies, easy money, free money, I think he said. Blank check it. It cashed. I had Tampa and the Rams. I ended up splitting out, and I had sevens in both games. What are you going to do? Baseball, what do I think? 20-20 in NFL? I can't catch a break. Whatever. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll do better. I always do. Notification bell's on. Daily show, 7 days a week, noon Eastern, midday money. Look headlines. Sunday nights at halftime. Check it out. Podcast listeners, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, you could find me there on Spotify and all those channels. So give it a follow. Just let it run through the night. Just let it spin. Get me some listens. I don't know. Get a nice $1.30 residual check or something. I don't know. All right, let's talk about today. Where's the banners here? All right, Teaser Tuesday banner. I'll be all the same thing because I'm not doing any baseball. And we'll do a little. We don't have a recap because we didn't have anything yesterday. We had a couple props in the football games. I don't even know how they did. I gotta look up. the touchdowns here. We had a Brown touchdown. Did he score? Nope. And then we had who's that? Pikachu. What was his name? Nope. Tutu I'll get it done. So there's that. That's why I don't really dwell into the props kind of things. All right, Teaser Tuesday. Right? That's it. Because there's no recap. So we'll just do today's picks for Teaser Tuesday. NFL, we're 1-2 in our Teaser Tuesdays. We're down to $1.30. Again, with the teasers for those out there who want to know, this is a NFL from BetMGM, a 3-point teaser, 9 points, and it is a -115 VIG. Dolphins plus 11.5, Ravens plus 11.5, and the Chiefs minus a half with the 9 points. All right. Figure out why I like that. Chiefs basically a pick 'em versus the Jets. Ravens, little doggy, I'll bump it up. Miami, little doggy, I'll bump it up there in division. College football, we are 1-3. 1-3 with our Teaser Tuesdays. -170. Teaser Tuesday for college from Will Hill Caesars. It's a 3-point teaser. 7 points per team plus a 130. Plus 130. The Cuse against Clemson. Not sold on Clemson. Had Florida State last week. The bubble bursts. The playoffs are gone. Conference probably gone. Give me the Cuse plus 14. Home doggy. USC to roll over Colorado. If you're on Twitter, I'm posting out Mr. Sean Higgs. But I also just retweeted from my guy, Windy City Sammy P, with, I think Sanders Kids talking about, like, you guys are a bunch of tiny. We're going to run right over you guys. I'll beat you and your coaches up. Yeah. Freaking Colorado. Yeah, USC laid a 14.5 here in the teaser. Hell, I told you, I got a USC -17.5. I got a USC -27. I got a USC 24. I know it's down. I do not care about their defense. This team and this coach and the quarterback, who's basically the Heisman guy and the number 1 draft pick, which is why Sanders' son won't come out this year because he's not the number 1 draft pick. The kid he's facing this week is, 60+ points here. No doubt about it. And I don't think USC is scoring 40. I will give up 40 to this team. No way. 20 to 30 points, sure, but they're going to score 50 themselves. I'd lay 30. I said that against the Oregon game last week. I do it again here. Texas -10. Yeah, okay. They got Oklahoma, Big Red River. Last year against West Virginia, they covered. Year before at TCU, they covered. Year before that, at West Virginia, they covered. So not really look at spot. Texas, I think, is a for real, faux real. Baseball, nothing. What did I say yesterday? I said, oh, fade the Yanks, Texas. Uh, who did I say? Seattle. I didn't bet anything yesterday in baseball uh, because it's the end of the season, and you see how it's no thank you. Today, nothing. You see the baseball record in the chat. And I got to say, I was going over when I went through to get all my futures. I was writing them all down, what we had in the show. Last year in the video, 211 and 209 plus 3220. All right. Complete. I mean, forget about complete opposite being down 2000, but just the games. I mean, 200 more, 280 and 333. We're 211 and 209 last year. 410 games, and we have 600 games this year. So again, next year, and I say this as I've been doing midday money for a couple of years now, and it's varying. So, I gotta kind of be said. I can't just roll out like 8 picks a day. It's way too much. Um, I don't know. So there's that. I mean, yeah, I'm having a little losing season. Last year in baseball on the sites again. It's last year's not this year because this year is not a winning season, and they kind of go hand in hand. The picks in the chat are games I bet on myself. They're games I put on the site as premium kind of stuff. And last year, 530 and 575 plus 35. This year, 369 and 427. We're down. We're down 3 times. So losing baseball season, I'm going to take it. I don't force my hand. I come in here, tell you I win, I lose. Baseball be a little losing season. But we go to prop side of things here. Now, my AL MVP, stuff like this, I'll pop them up here real fast. I wrote them down. All the Cy Youngs, a bunch of losers here, American League. 900 American League. 450 in the National League here. Strider, Fried, Urias, Snow. Although Snow is probably going to win, so that'll be 54 hundo in my pocket. My AL MVPs, losers, $900. Yordi and Trout, AL MVP, NL MVPs. Soto, Turner, Harris, Alonso, Cody. Nope, that's 1,100 down. Most wins. This have a winner here. Framber's out. Snell, Rob Steele. Again, Strider's going to cash in here for me. Excuse me. For a 22 spot, I'll take a little money here. Going through the numbers, who else here? Minus 300 on the homers. And then rookie of the years would be another dime. So I did a little, it wasn't a quick math. It was me writing them all down and filing through to see how we're doing. And again, this is with Snell winning the Cy Young, Strider hitting the win prop, will be plus 1950. And then when it comes to the win totals on the season, we're going to be at plus 25 hundo. So not too bad. Will offset a baseball losing season for me because I'm going to cast some of these. Obviously, the big ones were Cubbies over and Arizona over. 77 for the Cubbies, 1,500 over 75.5 for Arizona. Had a dime on. We had Rays winner for they hit their over. Houston hit their under. St. Louis hit their under. The Yankees and Mets both hit their under. And then the losers were we under Red Sox over Cleveland, under Dodgers. They have like 96 wins right now. So we lost on the Cubbies division. We had a nickel on that 6-1. Arizona 40-1 to win the West. But little winning season overall when we get into the prop side of things. Again, that all depends. It's a big swing here. Snell gets a Cy Young. We have a nice one on our hands. We're up. What are we up? 45, 50 or something like that. 44. Now, Snell does it come in? That's we have a little bit of a losing year. We're up. Doesn't help out, but tell you how we do with the futures. I know people don't like to bet them, but if you grabbed anything, maybe you grabbed stuff during the year. We'll see how you did. I tell you how I did. Let's get back to the the chat here. We'll do comments. See how everybody is on a Tuesday afternoon. Ray Reddington is a house. Ray, is that for today? Ray's money line? Is that for today, the Rays money line? Sorry, Ray. My wife was texting me. What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Same thing I do it every day at 12:05. Where are the Rays? Rays. I don't see the Rays. I guess this is. Where is Tampa Bay? Oh, Tampa Bay versus Boston. Eflin and Tanner Houck. Hey, why not? You know, I'm not looking at. I mean, like the Dodgers today. Rockies lost 7 in a row. Do I want to do that? Not really. Giolito on the hill. How about an over? You want to go over Cleveland with Giolito? Bradish is laying 240. I feel like at this time of the season, Ray, for baseball, even with a short number like that, are you coming in with every team that's looking for wins? I mean, it should win. I mean, right? They've won 90 something games. I don't know. Like Justin Steele's on the hill today. Will they take the Cubbies getting plus money versus Elder? And we got preseason hockey. Come on, preseason hockey's not starting yet, is it? Are we in preseason hockey form already? Is it that late in September? We have hockey. Here we go. Wings regulation Sabres. All right, here we go. Buffalo. We have lines here. Today is Tuesday. I'm gonna grab my little site here. See what my offshore has here in these matchups. NHL preseason. Sabres. I don't even have I just have totals posted here. I got 6s across the board every game. I don't have preseason. I don't have lines posted on my one site here. Let's see what this one has. Let's see. Let's head on to this one here. Because Ray is a hockey guy, so I'm not going to ever not think about getting down on someone's picks in the chat, especially when I've seen them win here over a couple of years. If you don't know Ray is pretty good at hockey. Not too bad at soccer either. Waiting for the thing to load. We'll see. We'll come back to that. That's all me posting picks. Support the show. Blah, blah, blah. Michael's in the house. Good morning, Michael. Good to see you. I'm not fat, says Marlins, Reds, D-backs. You want to do the Reds there, huh? On the road, running to bet the Reds. I don't. I mentioned Giolito going over, so I don't hate it there. Miami versus the Mets. Brax again. Okay, I think the Mets are just mailing it in. Looks like it. They've lost 7-10. Sure. Short fade there with Miami. I'll take it with you. Diamondbacks on the road versus the White Sox. They need to win. How about an over? You want to go an over in that game instead? Lock it in with the King is in the house. It's going. We're moving along. Good looking child. The only kind of children are good looking ones, right? Everybody loves a cute little baby. Nobody ever says, look at that cute little baby. Nobody says that's an ugly kid, right? Thoughts on the Cubbies money line and over in the Reds game? Yes. Over Reds game for sure. Cubbies, I just mentioned Steele and plus money. Why? I think he's worth a shot. The guy's going to keep you in a game, and not that the Braves are just going to give up, but you got the division, you got the home field basically wrapped up. You got 100 wins. I could see a little bit of a let up a little bit about Mariners and the Padres. I'll tell you what, Seattle. You need this game. You need it. You might be the odd guys out here. You're the odd ducklings right now with 84 wins. You're behind Houston. You're behind the Jays. You better win. You better win today. I mean, on the flip side of that, maybe the pressure gets to them. Maybe that's where you take Houston at plus a little dog. again, good looking. I don't know if I want to run to bet that game. Padres loser yesterday with Snell, Lugo. As much as Michael B said San Fran was done, I just I don't see. I guess the Dodgers are their rival, but do you want to lose to San Diego? Young kid on the hill. Honestly, I want to look at Houston and the Giants in this spot. Michael B. Tampa stinks. Godwin missed a TD twice by inches. Padres first 5 winner. Giants get a 2-out base hit to win the game. Bottom 8 all year. I've watched this team blow games. Yeah, Godwin. No, I know. Listen, I thought I had a good number with Tampa. T Money. Hello, my friend Hertz is a TD machine. Guy is unreal. Jalen Hurts. We have another TD yesterday. Michael B. I made the trade offer for Brees Hall for Christian Kirk. We'll see what happens. All right. Yeah, we need to run him back. T Money. Eagles really force fed AJ yesterday. It was kind of funny, and the Rams did not protect my boy Stafford, but Bengals gave it to her. Only won by 3. Rams messed up 2 chances to score TD. Well, I'm annoyed at myself for not having the unders. I mean, I had the good numbers. They didn't get there. I don't know. Again, the Rams to me, I'm not buying on the Rams. And what is the number for next week? They were a 1-point fave, I think, coming into the game. What is it now? Now they're a little doggy against the Colts. I sort of like I want to take the Colts next week against the Rams. The Bengals are now favored. I said that yesterday. I said, if you like the Bengals, take them now because no matter what happens, if Burrow's playing, that line will start going up. That line will start going up. Next up, Groovy's coming in. Verlander got real lucky. 4th inning, base loaded, got double plays with scrutiny. That's the thing. And I mentioned the Verlander numbers. I said the guy has not really pitched all that great. Here we go. What was Ray saying? Sabres. I got some numbers here now. Where's Ray's hockey? Red Wings regulation, Sabres puck line. Red Wings regulation and the Sabres on the puck line. I mean, why wouldn't you just do both in regulation? I mean, 260 and 240. Yikes. Yikety yikes. Ray says, pathetic Buccaneers. I fell for the public play. It wasn't, and I said this yesterday, like, guy messaged me Twitter. I can't, I was the only guy like the Eagles. How does anybody like Tampa Bay? I'm like, what did you saw out of the Eagles the first 2 weeks? I saw them, instead of running away with the Patriots in week 1 up 60-0, they almost lost outright. You got 4 turnovers from the Vikings. Didn't look good. Hurts threw another pick. I mean, did they look good today? I'm getting a touchdown with a home dog with a defense. The line came down. I mean, again, Ray, when I do look at lines, I'm doing it way ahead before the public kind of moves into the stuff. And I'm just looking at a number. I'm not worried about the public down the road. Public could have still lost. I could have won yesterday. I mean, Rams game. Hi. Is that a public kind of game? I mean, the winner for me because I don't want to lay 7 with a hurt quarterback. You can't let that now, and I'll repeat myself till I'm blue in the face, and I do repeat myself a lot on here because it's just the way I think. The splits, the public. Get money in your pocket and don't worry about what everybody's betting Saturday morning. The best line is gone Saturday morning or Sunday morning or Thursday night or Monday night or whenever the heck you're betting, right at the tip off, kickoff, first pitch. T-Money, I think I'm around ULL on Saturday plus 360, a nice 125 piece on it. There's really not a lot of dogs that stand out lately. I'm not really loving the, I mean, we have our lot of conference games going on, stuff like that. And again, I got USC. I like Georgia. I like some of the faves here. A&M, Bama, Syracuse. or they're a dog. But um, yeah, it's just some weeks they're there for you, T Money, when you want to take dogs. Other weeks it's kind of like, not much really going on. Todd's in the house. Shea showing everyone going game one, Rockies, money line and reverse on the run line. You're going reverse run line on Rockies. You think they win there, huh? All right. Hey, I'm never gonna say no to plus money versus a team that's maybe will mail one in, like the Dodgers, like that kind of number. Phillies over. Nola's on the hill versus Pirates. I don't hate it. Philly's still playing. Rays run line. I mean, again, I don't hate it there. Eflin's been really good this year. And what are you laying there with Tampa? A 130? I mean, I would even mind laying a 130. Over in that game as well. I don't hate it. Oakland money line. Going a little A's action here, huh? Where is Oakland? And what else do we got here? Baltimore on a run line. Bradish on the hill versus the Natties and Gray Granard. Sure, I'll do Bradish. I like Bradish. I do like Bradish. And the A's against Minnesota, huh? KC over. I thought Grinky's on the hill. I don't mind that one. And Arizona over after a short travel in the White Sox. I get it. I don't hate. That's fine. Baltimore sure. Zona over. KC over. Oakland against the Twinkies, who have it all wrapped up already for their division. But do they want the 2 seed? And you're getting a $2 though. I'm not going to say no to plus $2. Michael B's it. I think I'm done betting baseball to playoffs. Things are just unpredictable. I agree. Here's a good time if you want to get involved on some like player props for like ribbies or hits or guys on the offensive side of things, getting things done. USC minus some action book takes. You know my thoughts on Colorado. They can't tackle, bad offensive line, and you got the Heisman winner coming into town with something to prove. Randy, I think you said Titans Bengals should be an under game. Yes, I did. I did take Titans Bengals. I do have it 44 under 44. Saints Tampa Bay also. I got a 41 under on that one. And the Chiefs Jets. Yes, it was a 44 and a half when I did the show, Randy. Dave's in the house. Good afternoon. Hit big on the under last night. Excellent win for you. I'm jealous. I didn't play the unders yesterday. Dumb. Because I gave out 3 unders on Sunday here in the chat, and I didn't have any of them on the site or for myself. Sometimes you just miss things and you get wrapped up, and I just made a mistake. I'm dumb. Although I did buy into a little bit of live under on the Rams game for myself last night. Diamondbacks, a big money line bet today, really, with Zach Davies. Urena's been just on a whole. A couple years ago, I think he was on the Tigers. I believe he was one of the worst pitchers of baseball. I mean, he was horrendous that year. Look at these numbers. Here we go. I mean, hey, look, 14-7. I have a good year. 9-12, 4-10, 4-8 with a 5.80 ERA in 26 games. I mean, holy cow. Colorado that one season, 3-8, 5-4. Yeah, I'll take a big bet. I'll definitely 150. I guess it's in your range for a team that's still fighting for a playoff spot. It's not terrible considering some of these other numbers, Dave. I'll agree with you there. Raw Mexico, even though we lost, I like where we're at. Another starting running back will go down. We may need to roster some backup running backs, but we get it synced up. I'm actually considering adding CJ Stroud. Here we go. Well, I don't hate that because he's going to be behind in games, and he's got a receiver in Tank, whoever that kid is. I mean, who he throws to all the time. So I don't hate it. I thought it would be Dalton Schultz. I'm not fat, says the Devers Homer. Let's do it. T-Money hit the Stros, but lost that over 7.5. Of course, the Giants game was dry. Yes. Todd says preseason. NHL? No, thank you. Yeah, NHL preseason to me. I mean, oh boy. I mean, I'm on one of my offshores. Give me a what do they have here? Team totals. This one site I just got on. It had a 250 match play. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll join it, and I took the 250. I put into a bunch of future kind of stuff. Um, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Lock it in with the kid. Can't believe NBA regular season is 3 weeks away. The whole year's fine. I mean, whatever that NBA regular season. We're going to talk about LeBron. What's his wife going to jail? What's going on with that? Big PED scandal. Not talking about it. Can't talk about LeBron in a bad light. So we got Colorado football to outshine LeBron's family going to jail for trafficking steroids. Right, Diamondbacks run line. Should I lock in? Should be lock of the day. Normally the pen comes out for the lock of the day kind of nonsense, right? But I agree with that. It's a 140, 150, not a terrible number. Urena has been a bad pitcher for years. Uh, they lost yesterday, Arizona. Good spot for him to get right. They could hit the ball. I don't hate it. Moneyline Raquel says, King D, I can't wait. Oh, you can't wait for these guys are loving NBA. Are you kidding me? Oh, Moneyline Raquel. Todd on the Stros again. Play better on the road. I agree with the Stros there. I think Seattle's kind of tensed up a little bit here. And the Stros, I was talking to tweet at Patrick Creighton, ESPN guy here in Houston. I'm like, man, I said I can't believe the Stros might, pee away their playoff spots here. Gets swept by Royals. I mean, and I keep saying this. Them and Toronto have yet to go on like a good run, right? Tampa Bay had a monster run. Orioles had a huge run. Dodgers going on a run. Braves going on a run. Phillies. Heck, the Reds, the Pirates have gone on runs. Houston and the Blue Jays, 0 runs yet. And here we are at the end of the year. Now, is that good or bad? Not that you're due for a run. You're still good, and you just kind of win games, blocks at time. 3, 4 in a row, whatever. We just kind of win. We move on. But the Stros team to me is, you think it's dangerous. I don't know, man. I think the arms are worn out, starters and relievers. Ray says, I'm a parlay to Rays money line, Mariners money line, and Diamondbacks run line. I don't know. I think that's a loser. Somebody's losing in that. King D says, money line, Markel, true story. I plan on playing more totals instead of a side. More totals in NBA. I think it's worth it. Ray Reddington says, Mariners aren't losing today, Higgs. Wow, here we go. Strong. I mean, the Marines, who are the Marines fighting today? Hopefully the Marines don't lose today. That'd be bad. That'd be bad for us as a whole if the Marines lose today, wherever they're. That can't be a good sign, right? Write it down. More sad guy may play more totals here and there for NBA. What are we doing? Ray, the pen is out here. Ray Reddington. Ray. Mariners don't lose. All right. Mayfield holds the ball too long. Yeah, that's part of his problem. I like to raise first 5 today. Orioles -2 runs and Philly -1.5. Again, I'm not hating on taking Tampa Bay on the road here, beating Boston. Boston. My thing with that is, again, I'm not betting. And my thinking is Boston show a little heart? Do they want to be in last place? Are they gonna come out and fight a little campus chances or winning division or something? I don't know. I said no, thank you. Moneyline Markel says may bet the A's first 5. I don't hate that one because the Twins are in kind of no man's land. Lane's in the house. What do you say? First look at college football has me in Oregon State -3.5 versus Utah. Again, man, Oregon State to me is a play them when they're in the dog role, not in a favorite role. Not in a favorite role. BYU -2.5, Maryland -14, Illinois. Let's pull up some college and see where we're at with all these games because I don't know the exact matchups here of who is who. BYU against Cincinnati played a little tough one there. I don't hate BYU at home here. Let's go, Slovis. Get it done. Now we'll head over to the Big Ten for some Terp action against Indiana. Indiana finally won the game. I'll lay the 14. Yes. Illinois is a dog. What's that about? I mean, I said Purdue last week only cause Wisconsin's not laying a touchdown. They were ranked the week before. Like people think Wisconsin could possibly win the Big Ten. And Purdue, I thought was going to be a bad team, right? You lose your entire coaching staff, flip the roster kind of nonsense. Is Illinois that bad to get a point? I don't know. I agree with you on Illinois. I might be taking Illinois with you. Georgia, yes. And the Cowboys of Wyoming. I like a little cowboy action. Where are they at here? Against New Mexico. Not Ron Mexico. Not the Ron Mexico fantasy football team, but New Mexico. New Mexico won last year, 27-14, 40-30. How about, what's the total in this game? How about an ugly one? Ray says NBA is banned. No betting allowed. Urini ERA is over 8 at home. Davies over 8 on the road. You know where I'm at going. Yeah, over. I know Markel is smiling. T Money says Georgia State, Jackson State, and Pitt alt lines is where I'll try to make some plus money. Look at this. Georgia, Jackson State, and Pitt. Tongue tied's in the house, my guy. Good to see you. Under Lions Packers. Smash Mouth football game incoming for Thursday night. I agree. Trevor's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Ray says the big boys are playing for Sabres tonight. All right. I mean, Puck line it up. I get it. I understand. Michael B., have a good day, Sean. I got to get some work done. Do your work. Thanks for popping in. Trevor says Cincy under. Cincy who? The Reds? The Reds under with Hunter Green and Giolito? I mean, I get it because I'm looking here on the one side it says it's a 7.5. And that looks kind of low considering it's Giolito. And he's been bad. So I sort of get taking the under. It looks a little light. J-Rock says Josh Jacobs rushing under. Swift rushing over. Whatever running back faces the Eagles, under rushing. Eagles will be facing Washington. J-Rock. Hey, J-Rock, what was that? I saw your comment on the Ross shadow. Said Ross is like a used car salesman. That was you who wrote that? Why would you? What's that about? He's not like that. Tamoose, sprinkle Cubbies. I don't hate that. It's steel. Cleveland with Giolito and the Bruins. Oh, my goodness. Boston Bruins getting $2. Yeesh. Mike says, love from Milwaukee. Milwaukee in the house. I got to say, I don't like Christian Yelich whenever I badmouth him. It's a home run, Mike. Not sure if you know, the last 2 years I was really high on Milwaukee to win the Central the last 2 years. This year I am on the Cubbies. I can't, until the Brewers get some offense, can we bring up somebody up here who could hit? It's terrible. Wasting good pitching years. Peralta, Woodruff, Burns. T-Money. I love Utah this week. They aren't losing, and Sean, I know betting Utah with the points. I'll take that. You're buying on Utah now. Now you're a Utah guy. Take Utah in the points, man. This team, they're back-to-back Pac-12 champions. Anybody know this? Utah? Pretty good team. Tulsa, Thursday night action against Temple. That's a no play for me, J-Rock. I looked at it. I'm like, got Temple. They got run out by Miami. Tulsa's not Miami. Do I really want to get involved in this Thursday night game? I mean, I'd rather take Western Kentucky, to be honest with you. I'd rather lay Western Kentucky than Tulsa. Randy, Green Bay with a 7-point teaser and another 3 o'clock Sunday 1 o'clock game. Like Philly should be a winner. Well, you know how I feel about Randy. You know how I feel about Randy. Randy, I love you. You're my secret friend. Green Bay. You know how I feel about Green Bay. I've been high on Green Bay since way in the preseason. So you want to put Green Bay in a tease? Yes. Trevor says hitting's cold, Guardians under 2. And he agreed with the 7.5 being a little low. Sorry, Mike. I apologize. Listen, you're going to win the division this year. I honestly thought, and I said this in March, I thought Burns was going to be dealt because of the whole kind of blaming him for them not winning the division last year, or whatever. They kind of bad blood there. And I didn't think they go out and get pitching. And I was just high on the Cubs. I like the lineup. I like the pitching. I thought, here come the Cubbies. But yeah, don't hate me, Mike. I don't, I was last 2 years the Brewers let me down. So I was like, no more. I'll let the Cubs do that. Ray says, Bruins money line. Go to bed. All right. All right. So Sabres it is. Mike says, we're going to win division. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got the division locked up. That's done. That's a done deal right now, Mike. Trevor says, Rangers run line also today. I don't hate the Rangers. Get it done here. Wrap things up. Beat the lowly Angels and my Reed Detmer Cy Young ticket up in flames, this team. Moneyline Markel laughed at a Ray, told me to take a nap. Eric's in the house, Mr. Dog. Jesse Shaw, I did a free play in Tulsa Temple over with Detroit Lions and Picks and Parlays. There you go. If you're on, listen, most people are on Picks and Parlays. You could win free picks is the same network. I just do videos here. Craig does a lot of videos, or all the videos over there. There's no free picks here besides me. Check it out. See what Jesse has to say. Jesse's got a YouTube channel too with free picks as well. Where's Tony K? Tony K, he's been doing on his Top Dog channel, Trevor. He's been putting out some free pick videos. Finally, it's taken him 13 years. I was doing video. I'm like, come on, Tony, do some videos. Some videos, Tony. Mike, Dodgers and the under 16.5. Dodgers -2 run 16.5. What plus 123, 16.5. Part of me wants to take Colorado on both of these games here today. And just from the fact that I'm going to be getting it, they're 2-1 dogs. So you can probably, 205, 210. You're never going to get the best number because they just don't do that anymore, Mike. But what are the Dodgers really playing for here? Can they send one? I'm not saying they will, but if they rest guys in a game, can they lose a game here? I'd rather take Colorado in both games than the Dodgers. Trevor says, let's get it. We're trying, baby. We're trying. Texans money line this week. All right, let's jump into some NFL and the Texans against the Steelers. You like it? Not fond of what you've seen out of Pittsburgh, or you're just fading Pittsburgh off a Sunday night game and you're thinking everybody's got bet about Pittsburgh because the Texans got lucky. Where's Pittsburgh next week? Pittsburgh has a bye week next week? And wow, how terrible! Oh no, they get the Ravens next week. All right, so maybe a little flat spot for them. Off Sunday night, you got the Texans coming to town, and Houston is off a win, right? They beat up on the Jags. You're thinking letdown spot. I don't hate it. I don't hate taking the Texans here. J-Rock says, Juventus versus Leeds under 2.5 goals. Barcelona money line and over 1.5 goals. Let's write these down. Juventus. And then Barcelona. All right. There you go. There's some soccer. We got J-Rock soccer and Ray Reddington preseason ice. How's that for life for everybody? The Sabre puck line, he said, it's minus or plus 110 on the puck line there for the Sabres. There you go. All right. I'm out of here on a Tuesday. I'll be back on Wednesday. Hit the like button on the way out. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit the dislike button. Maybe Tuesday's a bad day for you. You don't like Tuesdays. It's boring. I get it. I'll be back.